Hey, so this is just a little update from yesterday because I know a lot of you were very supportive and kind, and well, I had some victory yesterday, and I want to tell you what that looks like for me, because so often we draw a line in the sand where we say it's victory if X, Y, and Z. But I've come to learn that with Ed, victory looks different than the things that we decide for ourselves. So for me, victory last night looked like some tears and crying, and for me it was prayer, and it was friends praying for me. Those of you who know me well know that faith is a cornerstone of my journey, but that doesn't mean that you can't think different things and still find healing and recovery. And that's just what I want to reach out to all of you. So the update is that for me, it meant that when the worst passed, I had a little snack, a snack that has not historically been a binge and purge food, but that shows me that it's still okay to eat something. And then the other thing I want to talk about real quick was exercise. I have been avoiding exercise like the plague because of the thoughts that it brings out in me. It brings a lot of have to get thinner, work harder, what's going to happen if I run 5 miles, those kinds of thoughts. And those are thoughts I'm staying away from, and I don't want to give in to. This afternoon I put on my running capris and I wore them for a while. I kind of felt my body out to see if I was up for it, and I wanted to give it a try. So I did get on the treadmill and I did run, and something new happened. I chose to enjoy my music, which I've done before. I mean, I don't want to be dramatic about it. I chose to enjoy my music. I chose to kind of be in tune with, like, there's a little pain in my shin and in my knee, kind of tight in my chest, but just really listening to my body and not what I think I had to do. And then for me today, that meant that I probably won't run again for a while. I had to fight, get skinny thoughts the entire time I was on the treadmill, but I chose to. And the other thing I had to really, for me personally, because I'm a numbers person, a lot of times people who are perfectionists and have OCD have a hard time with Ed. And so I had to stop at no round numbers. No, like 200 calories, no 20 minutes, no 2 miles, no even number of anything, because then you can't really keep track. So that was a coping mechanism for me to be able to enjoy exercise. And honestly, I feel so strange because I don't know what to do. I have no idea how many steps I stepped, which was bizarre for those of you who love your Fitbits, and I used to be you. And I have no idea how many calories I burned, because that's something for me that I absolutely have to cover up. I can't look at that number, because then I compare it to everything else that I've eaten today and I start to calculate, and that's not a safe place for me in my head. But I did it and I liked it, and that's good to know that I am a runner because I love to run. I just have to make sure that my motivation is where it needs to be. So that's my update for today. I had a great conversation with someone today about their journey with Ed, and oh my gosh, ladies, you're not alone. If you're watching this thinking, oh my gosh, they're, maybe Bethany, but it's not a big thing. It is a big thing. This is a thing a lot of women deal with, and I want you to feel encouraged by that, and encouraged that you can recover. You can be okay. Don't be afraid. Kind of press in to healing and recovery, and kind of take those first steps to say, maybe I do have a problem. Maybe this is an issue. And just want to encourage you that a life without Ed, while I don't exactly know what that looks like, I'm sure it's better than a life